coming from the East Coast, we kind of grew up on Bordeaux and Burgundy wines. So that was sort of the thrust of what we wanted to plant here. And we finally purchased our first vineyard, which is just about a mile down the road here on Limerick Lane, which we call Windacre Vineyard.
And you, of course, know really good wine.
Had a few good bottles in my day.
Hi there, today we're at Merriam Vineyards in Sonoma County, just outside of Healdsburg, and I'm speaking with Peter Merriam, the owner and proprietor here at Merriam Vineyards. Hi.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
It's great. It's a gorgeous day in wine country.
Beautiful day. So happy to have the sunshine. Peter, I understand that you came from New England.
Yes.
And that you started this winery in 2000. And I'd like for you to tell us a little bit about your history, because I think it's really interesting what you did in New England before you came here.
Yeah, well, actually, I started out as a collector and a retailer back east, just outside of Boston, where I had a retail store for about 18 years. Started out, like I say, we were looking at some vineyard land and started in '95, and we kept coming back to this vineyard site, Windacre Vineyard, and we were looking for a couple of different things when we purchased the vineyard. We wanted to have a vineyard that had some heritage and also had some vineyards that were already well developed. So Windacre Vineyard that we purchased was first planted in 1890 by the first immigrant farmers or wine growers that came into the valley. And they've had 3 different crops on that vineyard to this point. A field blend, then it was Zinfandel, and then when we purchased the vineyard in 2000, the vines were already 20 years old, so we had Merlot that we started out with. So we kind of transitioned into this property here that I'm standing in now that we're quite proud of. We have a New England style winery and a tasting room that has been open for just a year now. But most importantly is the surroundings here. This whole property, which is 12 acres on the Los Amigos property, which is all organically farmed. Below me here are peas, vetch, and oats that will be tilled into the soil. Yeah, just don't make me say the beans, vetch, and oats.
No, that part's good. Then the jet started.
I'm paying homage to my wife and the Greek community. We decided to name this wine Miktos, M-I-K-T-O-S. And this is a Bordeaux blend. Yes, well, the blend that we have in this vintage, the 05 Miktos, is a blend of 53% Cabernet, 38% Merlot, 7% Cab Franc, and 2% Petit Verdot. And cheers.
Cheers.
A lot of raspberry and cherry. Because of the long growing season, we get really great extraction. It's delicious.
Really lovely. So lovely. And I'm here with Margaret Davenport. She's one of the winemakers here at Merriam Vineyards. Hi, Margaret. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good.
But this is really just a lovely little vineyard.
In Alexander Valley.
Mm-hmm. Basically, we do everything we can to keep this great tropical aroma that this wine has.
Let's taste, shall we?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This is David Herzog. He's one of the winemakers here at Merriam Vineyards. Hi, David.
Hi there.
How are you?
Good. It's actually Herzberg.
Try it again.
Herzog, right? Herzog. Werner Herzog.
I'm sorry, what's your name?
Pam.
Pam, okay. Thank you. All right. Fog, but it's just a warmer region of the Russian River compared to like by Guerneville or out by the coast.
And that makes better fruit because?
It's just better for Cab Franc because it needs more sun, more warmth. It has a longer growing season. So this is the 2006 Cabernet Franc from Windacre Vineyard, which is just down the road. It's one of Peter Merriam's estate vineyards. Just bright cherry, bright boysenberry, blackberry, just a lot of deep fruit. Mixed in with some spice, like some clove, some anise.
All round.
Yeah, it's really balanced.
Mellow tannins.
Mellow tannins, but just enough to keep it interesting. I think it's gonna age well for the next probably 5 years.